Greetings. In this part of our discussion, I am exposing and uncovering the lies of the rotten Zionists among the Christians and the Jews, and their lie and claim that Palestine is a land with no people for people with no land. Stupid lie from the rotten Zionists. And I keep telling you, not all Christians are Zionists, not all Jews are Zionists. Among those two, we do have good people who are just living, just trying to survive, like the rest of us. Very well, land with no people for people with no land. Let's check, some more proofs from the Judeo-Christian book that this is a big lie, a stupid lie. Let's go to the book of Judges, chapter 13. It says, "Again the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord." Let's stop here for a second. Let's focus. First of all, it says again, which means that it had happened so many times before, and now again, and again, and again. If you read the Old Testament and you try to focus, you will see that they have been rotten all their lives. Rotten. Even today, only 20% of them believe the Lord exists. 80% of them, they don't believe that the Lord exists. They are pure atheists. Pure atheists. Rotten. Rotten from day one. From birth to death. So again, now we're gonna, recite many verses in future videos saying the exact word again, 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 again. Literally, the Israelis did evil in the eyes of the Lord. Same words, same verse. No change. Again and again and again. From those rotten. So, So the Lord delivered them into the hands of the Philistines for 40 years. Now, over here, even the sequence of this sentence can tell us that this is not the first time. That this also happened on and on and on and on, because they always went to war against the Palestinians. And many times the Lord delivered them to the hand of the Palestinians. But now, how this land was with no people from those rotten Zionists claim. Right here, when the Israelis just entered Judges, just after Joshua. Joshua brought them in. Next book is Judges. This is the beginning of their life in Palestine, in the Holy Land. And now we see that the Lord gave them to the hands of the Philistines. We spoke about this many times. Stupid English language did not exist back then. It came hundreds of years after Jesus. This is thousands of years or 1,000 years before Jesus, at least to say, depending on their lies and their estimate for history, false history, that I don't trust. So 1,000 before Jesus, English did not exist, and the word for those people, Philistines, the Philistines. Even in Arabic today, they call themselves Philistines, and their country is Philistine, not Palestine. Or as the Lord said, the God of Scriptures called it, land of the Philistine country. It's their country. For those rotten who do not wish to understand. Very well. So, again, the Lord gave them to the hands of the Philistines for 40 years this time. Other times, many other years. They were slaves under the Palestinians, the Philistines. So how, dear stupid Zionists, Palestine was ever a land with no people, for people with no land? Where did you bring this rotten, evil, satanic lie from? Where do you go to school to? At? What books you read? With your stupidity, to come up with Palestine with no people. When that happened, ever, in the history of mankind? Maybe during Adam's creation, yeah. But after that, since Noah, we are hearing about Canaan, Ham, Sam, and Japheth, and one of those sons is the father of Canaan, and Canaan is the father of the Canaanites, the Palestinians. So since Adam time, we are hearing and reading in the book about the Philistines, the Canaanites. Very well. Now we read, all right, let's go to verse number 5. It says, you will become pregnant and have a son whose head is never to be touched, meaning never shave or cut his hair. This is about Samson, the stupid myth in the Holy Book. Samson. To be touched by a razor, because the boy is to be a Nazirite dedicated to God from the womb. What is Nazirite? Nazirite. This is an Islamic word found in the Noble Quran called Nadhr. Nadhr. When you dedicate something for the Lord. Like, the mother of Mary, who was the mother of Jesus, when she was pregnant, she made a Nazirite to God, to the Lord, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and she said, I'm giving as another, if I get pregnant, I will give the child to your service. And she delivered the most wonderful lady in the world, in the history of mankind, Holy Mary. So, this boy, the parents are not supposed to cut his hair, to shave his hair, because he is a Nazirite. He is promised to service the Lord. Later on, he never serviced the Lord. All his job was kill, 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 and show his muscles. Anyway, dedicated to God from the womb, he will take the lead in delivering Israel from the hands of the Philistines. Now, this is not talking about one time that the Lord or God gave him to the hands of the Philistines. This is one of the times. And now, here's a son or a child